Let's examine some of the options that we have to drill down into the data to look at purchasing activity. In the inquiry group, click on Transaction by Vendor. Type in your vendor ID, press Tab, and here I see that I've had two transactions with my vendor. Note that these are shown in chronological descending order. The first transaction was my invoice. I can click on the document number link and I can examine the original invoice. Click OK. Go back to my other transaction, that's the payment. Again, I can look at the document number and see when that was paid, what account it was paid to. Click OK to close this window. And OK once more. Let's look at some of the reports that we can view. Scroll down to where we can see the reports group and click Trial Balance. There are various trial balances that the system already has prepared for us. We're going to do what's called a quick aged trial balance. There are options that can be entered to modify the basic format of the quick aged trial balance. Whoever created this data set has already created one and they named it Demo. Let's click Modify and tell it we only want to deal with our one vendor. Let's type in our vendor number, press Tab, it'll populate that as well. Click Insert to tell it we want to save this restriction. So we're only going to see vendor IDs for our particular vendor. Click Print. And we see that there is nothing outstanding for our particular vendor. Let's close this report. Click Close the window. Let's remove this and look at the activity for all vendors. Click Print. And what we're going to see is a very extensive report. You notice that it is 16 pages long. It contains all the payables activity for every vendor. So notice this particular company, a travel company, these are the outstanding invoices we have with this company. This is useful to help management determine what invoices should be paid and when. Click the Close button and close this window, discarding our changes. Close this Payables Trial Balance Reports window. Let's look at another report, History. Once again, there is a variety of reports we can look at. We're going to look at the demo, but we're going to modify it for the dates that we have been involved in recording transactions. So I want to pick a range of posting dates from, let's type in 04, 01, 2017 to 05/31, 2017 and click Insert to restrict our report to that period of time. Click on Print. I'm going to change my zoom to 75% so we can see it. This is a listing of all of the payables transactions that impacted the cash account. That's why all of the transactions are credits. These are payments made. If we scroll down, we can see my transaction right here in inventory. There's the $2,000 where I purchased the inventory. If I scroll down to accounts payable, I can see the other part of that entry, and then the payment of the accounts payable with the credit to cash that we saw above. Let's close this window and let's save this report and click the close button. Close again.